Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really excited to share today's video with you. I'm sharing my April customer thank you gift and card, and this is just my way of saying thank you so much to all of you who ordered from me during the month of April and who show me so much love and support. It truly means the world to me, and I'm so thankful to have you. So I hope you guys enjoy today's tutorial. So for today's project, I chose two stamp sets. Fabulous 4, we're using the Thanks very much. And then also Grateful Bunch. I love this stamp set. We're using the leaf and stem here, the 3 flowers, and the butterfly, and the lace trim here. Okay, so let me show you what my April thank you card and gift looks like. Okay, so here are my thank you cards and my gifts. I've got them all kind of in this basket right now because they're finished and they are ready to be packaged up and shipped out, except for the one card that I'm going to make in this video. I just have that last one left. Let me show you kind of a close-up of what I have here. So I used the Retiring in Colors for this project. So let me show you. So I did, here's what the card looks like, and I made one in all 5 Retiring in Colors. So this is the Blackberry Bliss. This is the Lost Lagoon. This is Tangelo Twist. This is Mossy Meadow, and this is Hello Honey. And on the inside, that's where I used the lace across the top of the cards. And I also, for the gift, let me show you the Blackberry Bliss. So for the gift, I made a coordinating box, and that's where I used the butterfly image. And I used the envelope punch board to make this box. So inside of each box is the coordinating 2014-2016 in color washi tape that is also retiring. So you get this nice cute little box that coordinates with the card plus the matching washi tape. So I thought it was really cute. I was really excited to make these, and I'm happy to mail them out to everyone who shopped with me during the month of April. I really appreciate you guys. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you how to make this card. Okay, so we're going to start first and get all of the stamping out of the way. I've got 3 pieces of Whisper White here. This piece is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. This piece is 2 inches by 4 inches, and this piece is 1 inch by 3 inches. And I'll have all of these measurements on my coordinating blog post, so you don't have to worry about it right now, but there's a link below the video that'll take you straight to my blog post. Okay, I'm going to start with this piece right here, and I'm going to bring in my basic black ink, and we're going to start first by stamping the stem and leaf, the stem and leaves, I guess I should say. Let me ink this up, and actually I'm going to turn it sideways. It seems easier for me to stamp it that way. Just inking that up. Okay, I'm going to stamp this down just in the center. Perfect. I'm going to leave this ink out. Let me just set this piece aside. Leave this ink out, and then I'm going to bring in this little piece, and on here I'm going to stamp the thanks very much. Okay, ink that up. And let's see, I'm going to stamp it down at the bottom but also off to the right. Hope I didn't get my head in the camera. Perfect. Okay, so we can put the basic black away. All right, I'm going to set this piece to the side, and next I'm going to bring in the other piece. This is the piece for the inside of the card. I'm I'm just gonna lay this right here, and I'm going to show you how to put together the Mossy Meadow version of this card. So I'm just gonna bring in my Mossy Meadow ink. Let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna bring in that lace trim, and I'm just gonna ink this up, and I'm going to stamp along the bottom here, which is actually going to be the top, but it's easier for me to stamp this way. And I'm trying to stamp as close to the edge as I can. Okay. Ooh, that was pretty good. And then I'm just going to ink the side of the stamp, just this one little part. And let's see how well I can line this up. Okay, I gotta admit that was pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside, and then I'm gonna just bring in a scrap piece of Whisper White, and this is for the 3 flowers. And again, I'm gonna stamp in Mossy Meadow. Okay. Put it right there. Ooh, that looks good too. Okay. All right. So I am going to go ahead and punch this out. So I'm using the coordinating, I think this is called the Blossom Bunch Punch. So it coordinates and lines up perfectly with that stamp. The only thing is you do have to use quite a bit of pressure to punch them out since it's 3 images. So I usually use 2 hands like that. Okay, got my flowers. Okay, so we can set these aside for now. And I'm gonna bring in my card base. This is a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock. This is cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And I've got a piece of basic black. I've run this through my Big Shot, and I use the Mosaic embossing folder. And the reason that this circle is missing is I used my 1.5 inch circle punch to punch out the black circle that goes behind the butterfly on the box. And that was just so that I could save paper since I was going to be making so many of these. It's a really great way to save paper, and you won't even see it once we put all of our layers on top of the card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this piece to my card front. All right, next I've got a strip of Designer Series paper. This is some paper that was actually in the Celebration catalog. I cannot remember what it's called. I'll go ahead and put it on the screen, but it's no longer available. But I have like 5 or 6 packages of that paper still left, so I want to use it up. This strip is cut at 3/4 of an inch by 5.5. So I'm just going to add it along the right side. Ooh, I like this side of the paper too. So I'm going to put that right. I'm going to line it up at the bottom and put it right about here. And I'm actually using the embossed piece, the embossed layer to help me line things up. Okay, so that kind of hangs over. We'll just snip that off. Okay, there we go. All right, so next I'm gonna flip this around, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the inside of the card in as well. Okay, there's the inside, and we'll just give this a nice tight crease. And I forgot one stamp set that I was going to be using, and that's the Creatively Yours. I always like to stamp the back of my cards that I send out to my customers with this Made Just For You stamp. So I'm going to stamp that in Mossy Meadow. Perfect. Forgot about that. All right, back to the front. Okay, so next I'm going to take the piece that we stamped with the leaves and stems, and I'm just going to round the corner using my corner rounder, and we'll just add this over to the side like that. Okay, so I'll just line this up over here, that down. Perfect. And now you can't even see that circle. Isn't that great? There, that hole. Okay, so now I'm just going to bring in my flowers. Whoop. Bring in my flowers and my bone folder. We'll just kind of curl these up a little bit. Okay. All right, we've got those curled up, and I'm going to use my liquid glue here to adhere these down. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue. I'll put the largest one at the top, the middle one in the center, and the smallest at the bottom. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take my sentiment and my scissors, and I'm just going to flag this end here. So first I cut in the middle, then up the sides. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to layer this onto a piece of Mossy Meadow, and this piece of Mossy Meadow, this is cut at 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. Okay. So that's layered on. Now I'm just going to turn this over, and I'm going to put a little bit of fast fuse at an angle. And I've got my basic black baker's twine. I'm going to wrap this around my hand about 3 times like that. And just snip that off. And I'm going to add this into my adhesive here, just like that. I want it to hang off at an angle, just like there that. We go. And where are my? Here they are. And I'm just going to add some dimensionals to the back of this. 4 should be enough. Okay. All right, and I'll just put this right there. And there you go, guys. It's pretty quick and simple, and that finishes up the card. So with the Mossy Meadow version, let me just show you the box. So this is what the box looks like. It has the same coordinating cardstock, and then on the inside you get, of course, the Mossy Meadow, and a piece of dimensional, the Mossy Meadow in color washi tape. So there is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Okay, so don't forget to head on over to my coordinating blog post for today. I have the link below this video in the description notes, and I have all of the measurements for this project listed out over there for you, as well as the supplies that I used today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye now.